Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and this one I'm going to be giving my opinion on Kung Fu Panda 4. I don't have I did this video like 3 times already, and I don't know, I feel like I ramble too much, so I'm going to try to make it nice and simple and short. To get into it, I loved Kung Fu Panda 1 and 2. I think those movies were amazing. Third one, I know a lot of people have their differences. I think it's alright. I don't think it's crazy. But I think it just I think 1 and 2 were just such amazing films that it's really hard to, make a third fucking amazing film. But, it was alright. It was alright. I'm not going to shit on it. I know some people like shit on it heavily, but it was alright. So going into this movie, I had low expectations because I felt like it wasn't going to hit as good as the first and second. I did have hopes though. I was hoping that it could, get blown away, but like watching it, I knew to keep my expectations low. And that is because the one thing that I was hoping wouldn't happen with this movie happened. And what that is the movie went from being a kids and adult movie to a kids movie. And that right there out the gate really disappointed me. So about 10 minutes in watching the film, I knew immediately, I was like, okay, this is a kids movie. I think the first part about it is, so the Furious Five are not in the movie, and it's, that's fine. I get that, makes sense. You don't pay like Jackie Chan, David Cross.
What's up, my nigga? What did you just say? What's up, my nigga?
Wait a second. I'm handicapped? This is bullshit.
So I get that, maybe you don't have enough to pay them. I think that's kind of brings the movie down a bit, because what made the first two so good is that the Furious Five were in the movie, and they brought some good stuff to the table, especially like Seth Rogen as Mantis. They had some funny jokes, all that stuff. Like I like the connection. I like the way they worked around Poe's character and how he worked with them. I think that's what made it so good. That's why I liked it. Them not having it, I was like, okay, you can already tell this is not like a regular Kung Fu Panda movie. There's a lot of jokes in the movie. There's a lot of jokes. There's a lot of cheesy jokes. There's a lot of cheesy lines. Sometimes the jokes land, other times they don't. And one other thing is that whenever they say a joke, sometimes they kind of pause and they kind of like wait for I guess like they want the audience to laugh or the kids to laugh. Like they'll say a joke like, "Oh, look at this," and then like it'll kind of be like a little pause, and they're just like, "Oh, it's time for the kids to laugh and all that shit." There's like a few of them that I was like, okay, I don't know why you have to do that, but whatever, I guess. The art style, I thought the art style was, I liked colors. I think the colors were really good. It was nice and colorful. There's other times where it went like a little bit dark, and I like that too. Although the art style, by the way, I'm playing ranked right now, so prepare for some high quality copper gameplay. Anyway, what the fuck? I'm playing against a team. God damn, is that dude named Gay? I guess so. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna sidetrack. So I think 1 and 2 looked better. No, sorry. I think 3 looked better overall. I think 3 is the best looking one. Although, like drawing wise or like art style wise, well, I think this one, it just felt. I think the colors were great, but I didn't like the drawings too much. I thought like it just kind of looked cheaply made. It looked a little bit cheaply made. I didn't really like it too much. The action scenes. I thought the action scenes were pretty good. I like how most of the time Poe seems like the best fighting character in the room. Most of the time. There is this one scene. Goddamn. There's this one scene in the film where Poe goes against this character, and he doesn't get bested, but it is an even match. And in my head, I'm like, knowing their two backgrounds, why is that an even match? I don't like that. Like, I feel like Poe should easily clap that person. I don't know why I don't know why it was a fucking even match. I don't know, that probably kind of got to me. But Jack Black always brings it out. I love Jack Black. He brought it out.
Send me a piece of that gun for later. Hey, take it easy.
On this one too, even though it's been 8 years since the third one was made, Jack Black still brought it. Like you can still feel it. I love that shit. Like it was still Poe. He wasn't rusty. He still got it, dude. What the fuck? Like I went for like a squishy save, but like it was a trash ass squishy save. I didn't even block it right. Anyway, I fucking sucked though. What's I say? Yeah, Jack Black killed it. He killed it as always. Love him. Aquafina was exactly how you expect Aquafina to be in this film. Because it's always just Aquafina's voice on a character, and that's it. Like she doesn't really separate her. You can't separated Awkwafina from the character. It always just feels like that's the character that Awkwafina's voicing. That's it, you know. So she doesn't really bring that passion that other voice actors do. I think I would have preferred another voice actor for sure. But hey, what can you do? Awkwafina's fucking, I don't know. Awkwafina's agent's like the GOAT right now at getting her fucking signed so many animated films and shit. So the hell do I know? What else am I gonna say? Let me think. Oh wait, I'm actually gonna score this shit. Fake. Fuck. I didn't have enough boost. The villain in the film, I thought the chameleon, right? The chameleon. Some bullshit. I think obviously no one can compete with Shen and Tai Lung. I know a lot of people love Tai Lung, and I get that. Makes 100%. He is probably DreamWorks' best villain of all time. Obviously up there with Death from Puss in Boots and, you know, some other fucking villains I can't think of right now. But Tai Lung's fucking amazing. Can't compete with that. Or Shen. I love Shen. Fucking Peacock Hitler taking out the pandas. Like, come on, you love that shit. The chameleon, she never felt threatening in the movie at all. Like, the only time the movie builds up her being like a super, like a crazy threat, right? Because she can shapeshift into like bitches and all that stuff. But there's this one scene where she pushes a villain. Oh, I fucking missed that open net. There's this one scene where she pushes a guy down the stairs, and that's supposed to be like her being threatening, right? Her being fucking menacing. But she just pushes him down the stairs, and that's it. Like, the dude fucking survives. Like, it shows him later on in the film. But I think, to me, if this was back in the day 1 and 2, I think for sure, like, she would push that villain off a cliff or something like that. Because she doesn't kill anyone. Oh, give me that! Oh, what can I say? You know, I'm built different. So the villain, they never feel like a threat. You know, that's what I didn't like about the movie. What else? I think it was too predictable. It is a kid movie at the end of the day, so maybe I shouldn't be too harsh with these. But I'm gonna still give my piece. The movie's obviously predictable because there's no Furious 5. And the whole point of the movie is to pick Poe is supposed to pick a new Dragon Warrior. Okay, here's one thing. Here's a question that I think of. So Oogway invented Kung Fu, right? And Shifu wasn't the Dragon Warrior. He wasn't destined to be the Dragon Warrior, or Tai Lung, or Tigress. And I feel like, oh, what the fuck, this guy bumping me, dude. I feel like there was a big amount of time before they choose the Dragon Warrior, right? Like, I feel like it was probably 200 years, 300 years. Oh, what the fuck is that in? Oh, I guess so. 200, 300 years, right? And because, you know, turtles live for a fucking long time. So I feel like there was a big amount of time that they didn't pick a Dragon Warrior. And then when they finally did, it was Poe. So I feel like Poe's been the Dragon Warrior for 10 years. And then Master Chief was like, all right, you know what? Pick another one, bitch. Like, I don't get that. I feel like that's just not part of... I don't know. Maybe am I stupid for thinking that? Do you guys get where? What the fuck? I don't need boost. Do you guys get where I'm going? Like, why did it take so many years to pick the Dragon Warrior? And then when Poe's Dragon Warrior, you know, obviously we don't know how long it's been, but I feel like it's been like maybe 10 years or something like that. So why are they picking the Dragon Warrior so soon? I don't know. I don't get that, but whatever. I guess DreamWorks needed a way to make a fucking movie. But I digress. So where was I going with this? I was gonna say, oh no, Poe has to find a new Dragon Warrior, and the movie's predictable because, in this sense, the Furious 5 are not in the movie, so you know it's not any of them. And then Poe goes through this whole story with this fox, you know, Awkwafina's character. Dude, is she a fox? Can't remember. I'm a burp. My bad. But she goes through this whole thing with the fox, and like in the movie, you can't tell, like, all right, who's gonna be the Dragon Warrior? Because Poe's going on this adventure with this fucking fox. He only knows the fox. That's it. Like, come on, you know, that's pretty predictable. It's not that terrible. It's not that hard to put 2 and 2 together. So I think that part was a little bit predictable. But other than that, I think the movie was all right. It wasn't anything crazy. Oh, I'm gonna be nutty. Ready. Ooh, and then score. Woo! That's a good one. That's a good one to end the clip on. I think the movie was alright. It wasn't anything crazy. I still prefer 1 and 2 all day, every day. But I mean, hey, like this one's an actual kids movie this time, so take that what you will. I'm gonna give it a solid 7 out of 10. Alright, that's really it. Nothing too crazy. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.